Welcome to the eighth installment. Is it? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Eighth
Yes.
installment of What Grinds Our Gears with Brianna and Jamie. I'm Brianna.
Hi, I'm Jamie. What's up?
And today is actually going to be really fun because one of our friends is in here spying on us to see what we do and see if she wants to go guest host with us next week. Today we are talking about, I don't even know, what are we talking about?
For our first segment, we're gonna talk about why we are jerks, and then
Why we have no other friends.
yes, and then for the second segment, we're gonna talk about food and dietary habits and stuff, and people being annoying about dietary habits and all that. It's fun, angry, and great. And then we don't know what we're doing for our third segment. I don't think.
We'll figure it out as we
Yeah.
go along like we usually do.
This is a no script episode again, like last week, because we decided we like it this way. And writing a script is too much of a hassle sometimes, so it's just
But no
winging
script.
it.
But no script episodes freak me out because I never know what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, I know.
So I feel like I'm just gonna get really off topic and go from. I'm gonna one day go from talking about like political candidates and all this stuff to talking about like smoothies in a matter of 2 seconds, and it's gonna be great. I hope
We
you're ready
do
for
that
that.
in every conversation we have.
really do.
It's great.
Our conversations always start out really smart, and we just kind of, we don't know what happens.
We go downwards from there.
Yeah.
Downhill. It's fun to listen to, I think.
I don't know. Jamie, do you want to start?
Okay, so, well, we got this idea from the radio this morning on T100. They were talking about why, the moment when they realized they were a-holes, Elvis Duran and The Morning Show. Those people, they're awesome, by the way. Anyway, so I don't remember any of their moments specifically, but I'm going to share my moment when I realized I was a jerk. And that was, I went to a new Starbucks a couple of weeks ago, I think. And, I had my drink, and I was driving out, and it had just rained. And there was this couple walking in. This girl had, like, really big sweatpants. And I ran over a pothole. And her pants got soaked with the water. And I turned, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And she looked mad, and her boyfriend was like, this crazy person. And I started laughing, and I just drove away. And I mean, it was horrible, and I felt so bad for doing it because I really didn't mean to, but I laughed, and it was funny. And the fact that I thought it was funny makes me a jerk. Your turn.
I have to think of one. I feel like I've always just been a very unpleasant person. So I can't really pinpoint a specific moment in which I realized, wow, this is horrible. Oh, when I was in kindergarten, I know we're going way back. That has to say something that the first time I realized I was a jerk was when I was in kindergarten. And I started school early. So when I was in kindergarten, I was only like 4 years old. So
I'm sorry.
this is saying something. But there was this girl I really didn't like. And I don't even remember why. There was just something about her that I could not stand. Like, she would glance over my direction, and I'd be like, oh, get her out of here.
Oh my god, I had someone like that.
At 4 years old. Like, Shrek just came out. It was a beautiful time for everyone, I should have been so happy. And I just hated her. And I remember sitting there, and, like, she hated me, and I wanted her out of my class. I wanted her out of my life. So, long story short, when I was little, I had a thing for biting. And I sat and was, like, biting down on my own arm for, like, a good 5 minutes, so it would leave, like, a bruise. And I told the teacher she did it so she would get kicked out of the school.
And what happened?
She got kicked out of the school. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm a horrible person.
I don't think anybody ever could top that.
No.
That is
Yeah.
that is admirable, really.
There was also one time when I was, like a couple months after that. Because, I have 2 older brothers, and I've always had cats. So there was one time that I was holding one of my cats, and I walked up to my brother, and the only words out of my mouth were, I love my cat more than you. And what else? There was a time in 2nd grade where I wanted to leave school early. Because, I don't know, I was like 8. I just wanted to get out. And I called my mom. Like, I went to the office, and I called my mom, and my mom was like, listen, you can't miss any more school. Like, I'm not going to pick you up. It's not happening. You only have 3 or 4 classes left. That was, like, the middle of the day. She was like, you only have a few classes left. Just stay. And I was like, fine. And I, like, hung up and, like, slammed the phone and, like, hobbled back to the classroom. And I told my teacher that my mom was coming to pick me up. I told my teacher, I was like, my mom's coming to pick me up. I have to get my stuff. So I got all my stuff together. And I, like, packed my stuff, like, if I was leaving. Like, I put my jacket on and everything. And I was like, bye. Like, I said bye to all my friends. And then I went back to the office and called my mom again. And I was like, she thinks I'm leaving. You have to come get me.
Did she come?
Yeah.
When I was in kindergarten, I hated this girl too, like, but it's not like yours. I didn't get her kicked out or anything. I found out that I had anger issues, and
It's a good time to find out.
I hated her. She was just, not because she did anything or because she was nasty. I'm sure she's a nice person. I don't even remember her name. I think she's around somewhere in the world, but
Well, I hope she's still around.
anyway, I hated how wimpy she was. You know those, like, super nice people that are just like, but not even like nice people. They're just like, you think that they're such cowards and wimpy people.
They're like
You just
pushovers.
yeah, you look down on them and you're like, you're so weak, peasant, you know?
Get in my face.
So
Can't
that's
stand
the way
you.
I looked at her, because she was just a pushover. So, you know, I hated her when she sat next to me. So one day I pushed a chair. It was like over the desk, like flipped up. Yeah. And we had like a round table and everyone was like there. And I like slid the chair, and so hard it fell on the floor near her feet, and I almost like hit her with it. And my teacher was really like shocked, and she was so scared. It was great. And her mom was like, oh my goodness. And yeah, I didn't get in trouble though.
I used to get in trouble for everything when I was little. My mom, I've told you, my mom used to get called in to my school so much that they gave her a job there. Just so they wouldn't have to call her, so that she was already there when I did something stupid. Like, any chance I got, I would, like, I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know what's still wrong with me, actually.
No, it's okay. I think people like us exist somewhere in the world. Reach out, please. We're lonely.
We're very lonely.
I forgot to time our segment. How sad is that?
It's okay. I mean, we started our segment at 3, and this is our first segment, so
It's been 7 minutes.
logically, yeah. Hasn't
Anyway,
been that long.
I'm gonna start to do this, but like not now because there's no point. I'm gonna time
Yeah,
our
I don't know what's
segment.
I don't know what's going on with her today, but hey,
I'm sorry.
thanks for good entertainment.
Yes.
What else is going on?
In the world. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about anymore.
We could talk about our blog. Our blog is really good.
Yes.
Our first day that our blog was up, we got like 120 something likes and like views
I didn't know
in a
that.
day.
I didn't know
I
that.
told you that.
You said 26 views, and then we went from there, and I never like.
It was like by like the last time I checked, it said that we have like 120 something.
Oh my god, that's exciting!
It is exciting.
Yay! I
We're
didn't know.
perfect.
This is great news.
I'm gonna
for
be
Christmas.
famous. I'm gonna be a famous beauty blogger.
Uh-huh.
Hey, why are you being mean?
I'm not being mean.
Have
I
you
just
seen
agreed
beauty
with you.
bloggers? Like, I could be the next creator of like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going on about. But still, there are people that they did like stupid vlogs on YouTube, and now they're like 3 different kinds of rich.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
that could be my job. My job will be being rich.
That's beautiful. I'm inspired by you.
Are you? My role model.
I want to be rich too.
Name your children after me.
Oh, great.
Name them all Brianna. Even if it's a boy.
Brianna 1, Brianna 2, and Brianna 3. Well,
Yeah,
not
just
that
gi-
many, but
just give them
one
like
and two,
serial
maybe.
numbers.
Should they have a barcode so I can scan it?
Can you please?
That's horrible. That's so horrible.
Never give Jamie and I a child, please.
Sorry. Although I do take really good care of my sister when I babysit her.
I do. I like take care of my cousins and my nephews and stuff, but I do not want children. Like I just
I don't think I could be a mother, even though
the
I have children.
the thought of having a child in my house 24/7 is so scary. My kid would need to like sleep in the guest house. Like I could not deal with it. Gonna make my kid move out when he's like 13. I can't wait. Could you imagine like me as a mother? I would be horrible.
You would be, actually.
I would be
Those
so
kids-
horrible.
Those kids would need me to come over and be like, listen,
I
kids,
know.
we're going to have ice cream today.
It would be funny though.
I'm sorry.
I'm a horrible person.
Sometimes.
I need more therapy.
Anyway, I don't know if
This is why we need a script, because I just go on saying nonsense.
And
And
I s-
Jamie just like smiles and nods and agrees with me.
Because it's so entertaining just watching like how your brain works and with the thoughts that come.
The other day, what were we talking about? We were talking about that I wanted another pet and I wanted like a gecko
Oh,
or
yes.
a salamander or something.
We were watching The View in La Penta.
And watching The View reminded me of geckos and salamanders. I don't know what happened there. But basically, we were watching the show, and I just went off for a good, like, 5 or 6 minutes, wondering whether or not salamanders were legal to own in New York. And Jamie was just sitting there staring at me and, like, smiling.
And then you said they were the slimy ones, which I didn't know.
They
Thank
are
you.
the slimy ones.
I don't know anything about animals.
They're also really, like, bright colors.
Okay. Oh, you should get one, and I could visit and like pet it sometimes.
But it's slimy.
Okay, never mind.
You
Wear
don't pet
gloves.
slimy things.
Just kidding.
You can't pet something with gloves. You know, one time when I was in the Poconos, I was like driving back from this animal sanctuary safari type thing.
Oh, the one you told me about your petted
Yeah.
giraffe. Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
And when we were driving home, this like baby bear like ran in front of my car. And he was so cute and chubby. He looked like my cat because he was like really fat and like had really black hair. And I was like, oh, I miss Cosa. But yeah.
Your cat is majestic. I love him.
Jamie's in love
He's
with my
so
cat.
Beautiful.
Jamie came to my house last week, and we were hanging out for a little bit before we went out. And she spent the whole, like, I don't even know, 10 or 15 minutes that she was in my house playing with my cat.
I stared at him, and he was
Like,
just looking at me.
I
It
don't
was
even
great.
know why I was in the room. She was just, like,
I think
looking
we're
at him.
biffles now. He likes me probably, like Sophie.
He thought you had food. I'm going to be honest. You were in the kitchen.
Yeah,
He's a very
but,
fat
you know,
person.
he's just and then he went on the table and he was just sitting there like.
Yeah. My cat likes to sit on top of things to make himself feel important.
Mhm.
He has, like, he's, like, really insecure, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't get it. I've, like, all my other pets are happy being on the floor, and then I look up and Costa's, like, sitting on the counter or on the table. Or, like, on top of my mother's dresser that's, like, as tall as me. I don't know. I also don't know how he gets up there, because he weighs, like, 20 pounds, and he's really old. But I blink, and he's in front of me, so...
He just like teleports
magician.
there, apparently. Oh, another good thing about Costa. Oh my god, I love him even more now. He's just,
My cat is a magician.
he's so amazing.
That's what we learned today.
Okay, and I think we should take a break.
Yeah, we need a break because I need to fix my brain and figure out what's going on up here. But when we get back, we're going to talk about food and diets, I guess, and that kind of thing. And maybe we'll introduce our third segment and what we're doing next week. But we probably won't because I have no idea what we're doing.
Me neither. This is off script, so
Yeah, this is really messy today.
we'll be right back.